So while it was clear that Ousmane Dembele was PSG's key player from open play in their win against Spurs, Luis Enrique did make a slight tactical adjustment to how PSG were attacking in the second half, and they were looking to target Spence and Bentancur, who was getting pushed out into that zone, by playing quick passes around them and looking to exploit the space in behind them to pull out Van de Ven. It would be Hakimi who was often getting the ball now as he was hugging the touchline, and he would get support from his shuttler and the wide player, and they would play quick passes around Spence and Bentancur because you'd have Spence looking to step towards Hakimi, and then Bentancur would have to shift across to provide cover as well. So from there, you would witness quick combination plays. They would pull out Bentancur and then they'd pull out Spence, and they'd play around them to exploit the space down the right channel. And from there, they'd pull out Van de Ven, and they'd be looking to play pullbacks or crosses into the box in towards Dembele or Barcola. The issue that they encountered was that the crosses from those areas were poor, and the Spurs defenders did have an easy job of clearing their lines. What also helped was when they had both shuttlers shifting in towards that zone, and from there they were able to get 4v3 or 4v4, but still pull out Spence and Bentancur, and then look to find a runner in that zone for the pullback or the cross. This would ultimately force Spurs to have Sarr shift across to provide cover, but we witnessed it in the early stages of that second half where they played in Kvaratskhelia in behind Bentancur and Van de Ven, but his first touch was poor and he was unable to get across in towards the 6-yard area. And then later on in the second half, you witness Hakimi bypassing Van de Ven and Spence to play in the run of Fabian Ruiz in the right half space. Sarr identified that run late, and from there Fabian Ruiz was able to pull the ball back to Dembele, placing him in a high quality position, but he was unable to test the keeper. And then even when you look to the build up to the winner, you have a 2v1 around Spence, and this time Dembele was shifted out to the right hand side, and he played the ball around him and was able to locate Gonzalo Ramos breaking in towards the 6-yard area, and ultimately it was that reoccurring move that saved PSG from an upset. But in many ways where Dembele still played a key role in helping PSG get back into the game, it was the combinations down that right hand side that ensured that they were able to create high quality chances and get into good areas to fight back.